Only on 2, a Katy family is outraged after they say a 3-year-old girl swallowed not mustard, ketchup, or pickles, but a battery in her burger. The child's grandmother said she was rushed to the hospital and underwent emergency surgery. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keith Garvin.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, the family claims the little girl swallowed a battery in the hamburger she was eating at Rainforest Café at Katy Mills.
KPRC 2's Rowan Belogan is outside that restaurant with a story that you will see only on 2. Rowan.
Keith, Daniela, I want to show you what the battery itself looks like. This is called a button battery. Comparing it to a dime, you see it's smaller than a dime and even smaller than a traditional AA battery we're used to. However, this small battery can be found in several things, including watches and other everyday items.
This is Christmas time for this to happen, and it's just very upsetting.
Rainforest Café tells guests it's a wild place to shop and eat, but Marga Matthews said her family didn't expect what they were served.
Isabella, that's 3 years old, was eating the hamburger, and then she spit something out, and it was a battery. And so my son goes, "What is that?" And so he looked at it and he more closely, and he like freaked out, and then he opened the hamburger and there was another battery.
So we went to folks at Batteries Plus to kind of explain to us exactly how this works. Here's what they tell me. They said this is what the battery looks like brand new. After time, if it gets too old or if there's too much heat around it, it can expand and turn into this. What you can see, the corrosion around it, that's coming from releasing of acid inside the battery itself after it expands with so much heat. And family members tell me that's exactly what doctors were fearful of this weekend, and that's why they went into an emergency surgery.
They found that she did have a battery inside her stomach, so at urgent care they said you have a 3-hour leeway before the acid goes into her system. And so they rushed her to Texas Children.
Here's a picture of what Matthews said was taken out of her 3-year-old granddaughter. Public relations firm Landry's represents Rainforest Café. The COO, in a statement to KPRC2, said, "We have launched a full-scale investigation into this matter to find out what really happened." The company could say this was an accident. It just fell from somewhere.
Oh, yeah, right. Cooked in the meat, 3 batteries cooked in the meat. That's intentional. That's no accident.
So you won't take any sort of explanation from them saying this was accidental, but because you think this was intentional.
This is I could understand 1 battery falling out of your watch. 3 batteries, a watch
Now, a pediatric surgeon at the Women's Hospital of Texas said if one of your children does in fact swallow one of these small button batteries, if they are over a year old, to give them 2 tablespoons of honey. They said that helps with the acidicness of the battery itself, and then immediately rush them to the emergency room. Live in Katy, Rowan Belogan, KPRC 2 News.
Obviously very upsetting for this family. Rowan, thank you.